I'm Ruth Fordyce. I work closely with Lynn Worsley, the author of The Resilience Doughnut, and I'm one of our accredited trainers in The Resilience Doughnut. One of the things that I absolutely love about The Resilience Doughnut is its focus on strengths. I've been working with young people for many years, and a lot of people that work with young people get very worried about the problems that they see young people facing. And I think sometimes a real fear rises up in both parents, teachers and youth workers that we've got to rush in and fix those problems, when in fact what we do then is short-circuit the process of resilience developing. So what I love about the Resilience Doughnut is that it sets up a process to enable young people to face difficulties, but to know what strengths they have in their life that can help them to face those difficulties. And as someone who works in counselling young people, it's just such a practical tool to be able to sit down with a young person and take them through some different factors in their life and to help them identify the things that are working that they can use to support them through that process of change and facing adversity. One of the things that I've observed in the field of mental health, whether it's talking with other psychologists or with counsellors in a school context, is that the training that we've received in mental health has focused so much on diagnosis. And so often when we're working with a young person, we're very quick to jump in and see what diagnosis might be there. But then sometimes we actually find ourselves stumped as to, well, what do I do now? What's going to be helpful in this young person overcoming the problems that they're facing, whether that be anxiety or depression or an eating disorder or the whole range of complex problems that we're seeing in young people today. And so that's a real tension that I can see mental health professionals dealing with. I've got all this expertise in diagnosing what the problem is, but sometimes I don't actually have practical skills that I can implement easily that will see change in this young person's life. And what I love about the Resilience Doughnut is instead of diagnosing what the problem is, the Resilience Doughnut jumps straight into looking for what's working and finding the strengths that we can actually utilise to make effective change in a young person's life. What I also love about that is that young people actually really enjoy the process of using the Resilience Doughnut. So instead of them feeling scared about coming and talking to me about all of their problems, they have an opportunity to engage with me straight away in what's going well in their life and how we can build on that and use that more. So I would really encourage anyone out there who's counselling young people and who's finding that it's quite difficult to get them to open up about the problems in their life, maybe try a different tack and use the Resilience Doughnut to engage that person on what's working in their life and to make sure that they're using those strengths to change the things that aren't going so well.